Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Bleach Mobile 3D. Now, I've been playing the game a lot since the last episode. I've been doing a lot of work in my own free time, and there's so much satisfaction that I find in slowly grinding up a game like this. It feels so nice to me, and the daily rotation inside this game especially is just so satisfying. So I've been having a huge and just fantastic time playing this. However, since the last episode, I have been doing low-key some work in my own time trying to get some grinding up, and I have changed my account by a large margin. So I grinded up the Hitsugaya Toshiro, of which I got 30 shards of in total in the last episode already. Got the last 20, got him. He has been fantastic, super fun to play. I love his kit. He is great. He's actually my strongest unit right now in total in the entire game. However, on a daily single yesterday, I managed to pull Byakuya as well from the banner. So that's always a cool thing. I've been enjoying playing as him. He isn't so strong right now because I have been struggling to get the materials for it. I'm out of sweep cards, and fortunately, the world is expensive. That's how it goes sometimes. And today, on the daily single, I guess yesterday, during this rotation of today, I did a daily single on the regular banner and managed to pull Urahara. So, despite the fact that I have spent absolutely not a fucking dime on this game so far, I am now sitting at 8 SSRs in total, including both Hitsugaya and Byakuya, which has been super, super fun. We'll be playing as them today inside Squad 13. That's going to be our main purpose today. Now, they also dropped the banner for Hokyoku Aizen. I have done 13 pulls in total. You can actually... Oh, God. That thing. I have done 13 pulls in total, and didn't get too lucky off of him. I'm not really too concerned about it, though. I think that I prefer having the Hitsugaya and Byakuya regardless. I'm going to try to save up for either Stark or Yamamoto next, because I don't know the exact rotation of the banners or how it's going to end up being. However, the ones that have not been released yet inside the game that are SSRs are the Baby Nell, meh, the Yamamoto, the Dangai Ichigo, and the White Ichigo. So I imagine those four are going to be on their way at some point soon. Yamamoto is really unique because he seems to have an icon which is outside of the original 4 types, or the 3 types inside the game. So we have skill, which I believe is good against agility. No. What I think it is it's strength over dash, which I think is skill. I don't know the exact... I don't know what the names of the boot. Fist over boot is the best way for me to put it. There are different typings. So fist over boot, boot over sword, sword over fist. And I think that's the straight up rotation of the 3. I don't know if it's a swap between the foot and the actual sword, but you know. Either way, the Yamamoto himself is actually outside of this rotation, and he seems to be a 4th typing, which is ultimate, meaning he'll be neutral to all the different ones and potentially do really good work because of it. So I do want to try to go for him at some point. I think he's going to be one of the main ones I want to shoot for. And just in general, that should be a good time. Now, I did just get invited by Taco Joe, which is one of our friends in the Discord. Feel free to hop in if you haven't done so already. We'll be doing Squad 13 today with Hitsugaya. Just kind of having a good time with that. I think that's going to be a real fun time. Generally, the game has been super fun. I really, for some reason, games like this just kind of work for me. I don't know if it's just because of how I feel about the rotations and stuff, but it feels so satisfying. And now I have a team that I'm actually really happy with in general. I also have learned about the whole bond thing. Oh, we're starting. All right. I have learned about the whole bond thing. I do have triple bonds for Hitsugaya already. I think he has Jushiro, he has Rangiku, and he has Rukia. So I can have all 3 of those ready to go. And we are here with some people from Discord. We're here with Lion and Joe in general, just to get some sweet-ass fucking boss rush kills. Now, this should be easy up until the end parts of it. There's 13 stages in total on Squad 13, and naturally you fight all the different captains throughout. They get harder as time goes on, so Soifon being the easiest one, hardest one being Yamamoto. So let's see how far we can traverse in this world. Now, I really want to try it. So this is the issue with me being free to play right now. When you're free to play, you don't get the super cool fancy effects that some of the other people inside the game have. Like, for example, Joe has topped up and he has the Hokyoku Aizen already. However, he has a magical fucking crescent moon behind him that you get off of, I think, VIP 2. So low-key, I kind of want to go for it. Wait, does Lion have it as well? Oh, he has it as well! God damn it! Oh, I need to try and go for it, because it is just so cool looking, and if I can have a, like, Tales of Hysteria style fucking awakening moon behind me, I am super happy with that. Oh, wow. Well, I guess he died mid-animation. Get shit on, nerd. Oh my god, Tosin, please. Alrighty, next up, we're on to the 4th stage, I guess? Yep, TOSHIRO. Time to party. Now, it does get harder over time, and naturally, the point that I start to have a little bit of trouble is around Gin, and the part that I haven't been able to complete by myself is from Aizen onwards. So we'll try and shoot for those and see how that goes. Hey there, TOSHIRO. I'm in a combo. Bye. So, Hitsugaya's kit is pretty interesting in general from what he actually has. His first is a freeze on the enemy from where they are. His normal attacks are a ranged, like, distance-based thing, so it does kind of shoot out from afar. And his second is a slow area. So generally, he is focused on slowing down the enemies and trying to take them down like that. He's mostly focused on being, like, further away and just laming it out compared to the other people on the team. Typically, he's going to be the one that's going to be in the back, just kind of slashing away and not really engaging himself. He's kind of... He is the anniversary Ichigo of this game, I suppose. He's strictly ranged and doesn't really want to get in the face of anybody. Anybody who tries to look him in the eye, he's like, I'm too short for that, nerd, and runs away. So, it all works out. Alrighty. The journey begins. Sajin. This one's actually kind of cool, because Sajin does have some pretty interesting areas in terms of his attacks. He has huge AoEs, and when it comes down to it, he becomes a little bit more of a difficult fight when you are engaging with him solo. Because I did one attempt at Squad 13 the other day, completely alone, trying out to see how far I could get, and I got up to Aizen. But this Sajin was a huge problem because of this attack. That attack is such a big area, and unless you have both dashes, you can't get out of it in time. So it becomes a huge stressor trying to traverse back and forth between the two. But yeah, the fact that Squad 13, I don't think that it actually affects any of the dailies that you do, so I kind of forget about it some of the days. But it's fun. And I think that once you find, like, a good team to go with, I don't know if it's... I might want to leave my association right now and try and find a new crew to run with. Because they're not very active in general, and I kind of want to find, like, people I can play with actively. Because once you get a good team together, you can run all the different dailies all together in one big, like, rush, and just be good to go, basically. A lot of this game is, like, I want to say more than half the dailies that you do and more than half of the gameplay you end up having per day is multiplayer, and you do need a good team for it. So, hey everybody, if you want to join the Discord, we can run Squad 13 during each of the different days and just have a really good time with it. I think that this game incentivizes a really good sense of community that I think is very important. And it is an issue that it is divided between servers. Hopefully they do end up having a merge at some point in the future. I get why they dropped like 11 servers all at once, but it's still pretty... Whew. God, my Yuri's weird. Because he starts out with this form, right? Where he has like his spiky head to the side. However, when he awakens, weirdly enough, he awakens in the Hueco Mundo version of himself. Meaning he has like his blue fur like grows in a second. Like that. He just like pops out for some reason. It's so strange. It's kind of similar to, it's weird in this game because the actual portrait for Kaname is the regular captain version. And also his actual model and skill set is the regular captain version. But his actual art as a character being like advertised is the Arankar version. So I don't quite understand it. I don't know if that's just a miserror on their side or something. But I hope they end up releasing an actual Hueco Mundo version of Tosen at some point, because, like, between Gin and Tosen, I think that Tosen has the bigger difference between his kits between the two. Because when I think of Hueco Mundo Tosen, I think of that huge fucking bug form. I think of that being part of his awakening kit, and that sounds rad. That sounds so interesting, and I hope they end up having his own unit for it. Because they have the Gin, which is the captain version, but his is just the regular captain version, and he seems like he'll end up having a Hueco Mundo at some point. So, we'll see. Oh yeah, Hitsugaya also turns into his fancy old Bankai form when he awakens. We haven't actually gotten the chance to do that just yet. We are up to Zaraki right now. Meaning we're getting to that point where I'm going to start struggling with most of these, not be able to do too much. Gin Ichimaru will now appear. Now is the point where I start to do not too much. At least he's cool. Yeah, you can see the Gin here. He's a captain version. His portrait is also captain, and he's all, like, based on that. But his name is Bankai Gin, which makes me assume that there's not really a huge change between his Shikai and Bankai. So I don't know if that's just them translating it as, like, the version that turns into the Bankai when he awakens. But it's weird. There's so many weird translationisms inside this game. Here, go ahead and freeze that up, and we're good to go. I like this team a lot, actually. The Aizen is mostly focused on field control and actually getting people, like, stunned and stuff, while the Hitsugaya is good against, like, the movement speed of enemies, and Byakuya seems to be a pure damage dealer in general. So we have a really good build for this. Also, it's Byakuya time. Oh, no. His areas of effect are super annoying. Because unsurprisingly, Senbon Sakura is very good at super huge AoEs. Okay, so we'll pop these off. I'm going to get that. I'm just going to try and back out to do some distance attacks here. Also, every one of these bosses spawns another person alongside them. Like, this Byakuya spawns a Renji. The Aizen after this spawns both Gin and Tosen. The Zaraki Kenpachi spawns a Yachiru, I believe, and a Retsu. It's interesting. It's cool stuff. And there we go. Good stuff. God. We're also going to end up getting another version of Ukiura at some point, because the current Ukiura inside the game is only the first resurrection, so I'm excited for that as well. Sangunde Atapa is going to be a super fun unit to use. I imagine what they'll have is a unit based on Seros, and then a version based on the Lance as his awakening. That would kind of make sense, and they have this Sangunde Atapa being his, like, main state. Because they have Dongai, and Dongai seems to be the main state of the character, and the main, like, version of him, instead of it being, like, Ichigo awakens into Dongai. Also, Aizen's super annoying, especially when he awakens, because he inflicts fucking sleep. We're going to try to avoid all of the attacks here and just try and be as far away as possible, while also doing our general work. Now, I didn't realize this. Is Toshiro second when awakened only around him? In that case, I need to try and be closer, because that works. And bloom! Yeah! Easy kill. I will take it. And we are here on to... Is this the last one? I think it's Aizen. I think this might be the 13th one against Yamamoto. Let's see this. Yep, it's time for Yamamoto. Whew! Alright. See, this guy's going to be super interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing his actual kit in action, and we can actually try him out right now. His actual kit and files are inside the game, and you can actually try them out for yourself. It's just you can't pull for him just yet. Here, I'm going to dodge out of the way of that fire. Thanks anyway, though. Okay, that hurts. Didn't mean for that. I don't remember Yamamoto spawning anybody here. I feel like they might spawn Shunsui and Jushiro. Guess we'll see toward the end of his health bar. Here, freeze it up. All the attacks when he's unawakened are from a distance, so it's a little bit easier. Who spawned? It is Shunsui. Okay. I should probably go... He's already dead, so it's fine. Here we go. God, that judgment cut with Byakuya is so fucking cool. I'm looking forward to leveling him up a little bit further. Unfortunately, it just does cost so many sweep tickets to get them upgraded. I just don't have the stamina to work on everybody. Hell, my Toshiro is still at fucking... I think he's at +0 blue, and he's still stronger than my Grimmjow in general. So I just need to try and get the materials here. Here, bloom it up. We'll get some attacks from afar. I need to try and get close again. This is a rough time to do it, but we'll try. I want to use the big dragon thing on him. There we go. We keep on working. Oh no! Ha! We're safe. Just keep on avoiding the areas. It's easy. Ha! No! That hurt. Really bad, actually. Like, really bad. Apparently Joe also died super hard against him. That's reasonable. Oh no. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit, forehead. We just gotta do it. We're getting there. But you can see, this game mode, you definitely need to get a good team together to be able to run it each day. You need like a really high DPS behind it, and I have a feeling that once I get Toshiro upgraded further, it's just gonna be perfect. I'm gonna be able to get through this pretty handedly each day. However, that has been our attempts at Squad 13. I'm actually really happy with that. Good stuff, team. I'm really happy. But in general, it's just been a good time over here. I love Squad 13 in general. I think that it's a really fun game mode, and having it happen each day is really good. I find it kind of hilarious that each of the images here is just a straight rip from BBS. Like, it's just straight up, oh, Power Soifon. Oh, 4-star Toshiro. Oh, 5-star Kaname. Jushiro. Shinsui, 3-star. Sajin, 4-star. Retsu, 5-star. The Mayuri, 5-star. Kendo Pachi. Hueko Mundo Gin. It's just all the way through to each of the different ones. It's cute how much they use the BBS art. It's just, it's its whole own journey. However, I didn't see any episodes for today. I'm going to keep on trying to get the grinding done here. Actually, let's go ahead and push him up to +5. I will take that. I probably also will get him up to +6 here with my universal fragments, because I do feel like he's going to be one of my best characters right now. And yeah, I'm going to keep on grinding up my characters to be good to go and have a good time. For right now, thank you so much for watching. I will be back next time with more Bleach Mobile 3D. And just generally, hopefully you guys are also enjoying the game as much as I am. It's a good ass fucking time, and I really enjoy it. Bye for now, everybody.